And we begin with the global economic uncertainty ahead of Donald Trump's second term in the White House. The U.S. Federal Reserve rattled by the possibility of tariffs that could keep inflation high for the next several years. Noem, quien fue gobernadora de Dakota del Sur desde 2019 hasta asumir su nuevo puesto, fue confirmada por el Senado el sábado pasado con una votación de 59 a 34, lo que significa que recibió no solo el apoyo de senadores de su partido, el republicano, sino también demócratas. It's back to the drawing board for U.S. lawmakers who had a bipartisan deal in place to fund the government through mid-March, but saw it completely fall apart Wednesday when Donald Trump came out against it. Donde se encuentra Yone Molinares con la última información acerca de las labores de recuperación de los cuerpos tras el impacto de un helicóptero militar con un avión de pasajeros el pasado miércoles por la noche. But first, authorities in South Korea are once again trying to detain President Yoon Suk-yeol for questioning this, according to South Korea news agency Yonhap. La Agencia de la ONU para los Refugiados Palestinos, UNRWA, por sus siglas en inglés, dice que continúa operando en Gaza y la ribera occidental ocupada pese a la prohibición en Israel. For weeks, Jeremy, the embattled president has been holed up in his fortified residence. This situation, of course, is not sustainable. What's the best scenario when it comes to governance in South Korea? What would be the least disruptive option? En este escenario, el presidente ha usado y prometido emplear aranceles con tres propósitos: aumentar los ingresos, equilibrar el comercio y llevar a los países a la mesa de negociaciones. Now to Washington, where Pete Hegseth, Donald Trump's pick for defense secretary, faced tough questions during his Senate confirmation hearing. Just listen to this exchange. Si de hecho el presidente de Estados Unidos, Donald Trump, aplica los aranceles de un 25% sobre México, ¿cuál dirías tú que es el renglón de la economía mexicana que saldría más afectado? Bienvenida. For more on this, CNN military analyst Colonel Cedric Layton joins us. Thank you very much for being with us, Colonel. It's clear that the hearing showcased the deep divisions between Republicans and Democrats, but ultimately, the idea here behind this type of hearing is to find out whether the candidate is suitable for the job of Secretary of Defense. Based on what you heard, Colonel, did Pete Hegseth make a good case for himself? Now to Los Angeles and our coverage of the deadly wildfires there. Strong winds were expected to hamper firefighting efforts today, but they weren't as fierce as many predicted. However, they could still pick up speed overnight and the situation remains dangerous. Y ya está con nosotros nuestro ojo crítico, Juan Carlos Arciniegas, para hablar primero de la última controversia en torno a la protagonista de Emilia Pérez, Carla Sofía Gascón, nominada al premio Oscar como mejor actriz. In New York, they're getting ready for the big countdown.
3, 2, 1, Happy New Year! Yay!
That's the official 2025 sign that will appear in Times Square on New Year's Eve. The LED-powered numbers will stay on the ground until Monday. Then the sign will be put up on One Times Square, where it will light up when the clock strikes midnight to welcome in 2025. I'm Rafael Romo. I'll be back at the top of the hour with more CNN Newsroom. But first, World Sports starts right after the break.